So for my 20% project, I wanted to do something I actually enjoyed, but something that would also help other people. So my parents have always been involved in helping people back in India, so I decided to follow their path and create a charity, Home of the Protector. The main idea for the project was to create US quality quilts in India and sell them in the US to make a profit, and the profits would go to help people back there. After I chose my idea, I immediately knew that this would be a challenge, but I also knew that I would enjoy the experience. The number of challenges associated with that idea was great, but I also knew I could do it if I managed my time wisely. The reason I chose this challenge was to prove to myself that I could do something challenging, and since I've seen the amount of poverty in India, I was motivated to try and help people. Throughout the project, I was mainly focused on that, like helping people, but I also wanted to create a product that could sustain itself. To achieve my goal, I knew I had to manage my time well. This would be a challenge for me, but since I was motivated to do the project, it wouldn't be too much of a problem. My plans for the project were to get my website up and running and hopefully figure out how much it would cost to make specific designs or anything like that. I was able to get most of this done. There were a few challenges I met that hampered with my ability to finish my project on time. First, I could not go to India during the school year. This severely impaired my ability to check out production costs or even how we were going to find specific people to help make the quilts. I was thinking about partnering with a local organization that helped, but those plans could not be finalized until I actually go to India later in the year. Secondly, I cannot make a store page on my website because the IRS has not declared us as a non-profit organization. Last, money. This is a problem that will come up a lot during the project. Shipping, handling, going to India myself, it all costs money. Hopefully I could spread these expenses out and so that will not affect us too much. So this is a timeline of the important events that were in my life that inspired me to start my charity. In 2002, I traveled to India. That was my first trip there. In 2005, I go to India for the second time, and this is the first time that I actually see how badly women are treated on the streets. And then in 2013, I've gone to India many more times and I've seen too many instances of social disparity. In 2014, I want to form an organization that could help these people. And after seeing all the fabrics in India, I know that quilts are the perfect idea. Later that year, my mom suggested the Indian name Raksha Kutar, or Home of the Protector. Then I got the perfect chance to take my idea off the ground. We were introduced to the 20% project, something that we devote 1/5 of our class time for the week to. I immediately know that this is the right idea for me, as I wanted to get the business up and running, but I never had the chance to do so. This project would give me the time and the extra boost of passion to start something that I wanted to do for a long time. My future visions and goals for the company are to provide employment to underprivileged women in the business of making quilts and set up a growing revenue stream. I will do this by selling the quilts overseas and grow the movement by building more work centers to employ more women and therefore help more people. If the business does well enough, I want to expand to a variety of countries and products that have global appeal. By using the profits of locally generated products, I would like to expand the cause worldwide. I hope this can eventually become a family affair, because I have a lot of family back in India. They can help me run their business while I live in the US. Okay, so this is the website. So it's just basic information. And what we do. And then the contact page. Okay. And then overall, I learned how hard actually setting up a website is and how hard it is to have a project based on the opposite side of the world and not have any access to it. If I had the chance to do this project again, I would not have chosen to make the quilts in India. I would have just made them here, sold them here, and given the profits back to India. However, this idea is not much better than the original, because buying fabric and finding people to make the quilts would be a lot harder and more expensive. Hopefully I can continue to make this, to maintain the website through high school and college, as I want to keep helping people. I really hope that this can become a large project and that we can help as many people as possible. In the end, my goal will be to empower people through employment and increase the range of products made so that underprivileged people can make a